So I want to make this quick video about how to change the front shocks on a Ranger. This is my 2000 Ranger. I just got the wheel off here. There's a few differences from the other videos that I've seen on here, where this style is actually has the coil spring, and that's a little bit different from the torsion bar one that all the other DIY video examples have. So I just wanted to highlight that it is very closely the same process, or at least, you know, it's close to it, but you want to get up here. This part right here is the same sort of, pull this piece off. You might need to work some WD-40 in there. And then on the bottom here, we have the two underside connectors that are going to come off second. And then you'll just want to take things off and reassemble them the way you found them. I just got a cheap Monroe Gasmatic from Advance Auto. 59379 is their code. I got the wrong one for the torsion bar one at first, so I just wanted to kind of spread the knowledge. But yeah, I'll come back when it's when this one's off. All right, so I got the top off. It's very tedious, but just take note that the metal piece comes off, and then this this rubber that protects it from jostling around too much. And now the next thing to do is to come on down here with a socket wrench. These are 13 millimeters a piece, and another way, and loosen these all the way, and this is going to come out of the bottom super easily, easier than the other type. I will loosen these up. So they're good and loose. You may have noticed before the cut that I was actually tightening them, and that's what I get for doing it on camera. But here we go, just finish these. Might need to push up a little bit just to, and that's a little bit sharp, so watch out for that too. And that'll just come on out. Just pull her on through. And you may need to push down a little bit. You see how much give was there. These definitely are worn out. Here's the old one. You can see where that's definitely needs replacing. Alright, so here's the shiny new one. Definitely want to keep these nuts from the old one, because this one didn't come with any new ones, but they're fine, they'll do. So we're just gonna take note that we're gonna put it in the same order that we found it in. 1 second. Alright, that's better. So rubber and metal piece here facing upward. I'm gonna push it in. It's much more difficult than the old one. It's still manageable. And then fit her up in there. And line up. Make sure the angle works with those screws. You gotta make sure it fits through the hole in the top too. There we go. Alright, so the bottom's nice and tight. Need to put the rubber piece back on top. Oop, almost lost the nut. Sorry, my hands are full. We need to put the rubber piece here. Make sure to slide it center into the fitting there. Otherwise, you won't have enough space. Now the metal gasket on top, and then the nut, and then this is just going to be some tedious ratcheting here. I'll skip over this in the video. Alright, so I'm just about done with the ratcheting here. This is a 15 millimeter. By the way, since this one's newer, I didn't need to use 2 wrenches like I did get it off. But get it nice and tight. You can see that that rubber piece is flattened out. Alright, so that'll about do it. Know that some of the other videos here much better production values, but I didn't see anything for that coil spring type, so just wanted to spread the word that it's about as easy, hell, possibly even easier, because it just falls out of the bottom rather than having to wiggle it out like you do on the other. But if it was useful, just, give it a like. Alright, thanks.